Welcome, Aquarius. I am going to do an in-depth reading for you now. May we please have an accurate reading for the astrological sign of Aquarius. If you have significant Aquarius placements, or you might be cross-watching, you may find that this resonates with you as well. Okay. Now, I've already shuffled this deck very thoroughly for you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 2 more hard and 2 more soft. 1 more hard and 2 soft, and then we're going to begin. Show me what the current situation, please, for Aquarius is, please. 1 more. Show me the current. Okay, there's 3 clearly coming out. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. There's somebody here very agitated. Very agitated. It's not you. This person is agitated. See the fist? I feel like this is somebody who has a lot of passion for you. This person is upset. I feel like they've lost control. Give me a moment, Aquarius, please. All right, so right off the bat, I'm getting the feeling that this is your person. Now, what this person partially is upset about is in your actions and possibly words, there's some kind of a point that's being proven to this person. It's something about themselves that they were doing wrong in the past, but it has something to do, I feel, with the situation that they put you in, and now it's almost like they have no choice but to look at. It could be that they're seeing some side of their own behavior from another perspective, and it looks like it could be because the situation that was forced, that they forced. You may have no choice about something, or you may just simply be trying to prove a point. But it's not for the purpose of proving the point. They actually put you in a particular situation where you have no choice but to present something, or there's some position that you have to take. But what this person is upset about is it's reflecting. They're being forced to examine some part of their own toxic behavior from the past. You're not wrong. It's just that you may actually be in an unfair situation right now because of something that they did. But it's almost like they've given you no choice but to ask for something, or just give me 1 more moment. This is really interesting. Let me just give you a very general example of what this is like. Let's say that your person was, in the beginning, was sort of preying on your downfall and you didn't know it. They were hoping that you wouldn't do well, or that was something that you couldn't get. So maybe they successfully caused you to either lose something or lose money or be put in some situation that you wouldn't have been in were it not for their bad behavior. They might have been doing this behind the scenes. But because of that, you now have no choice you may either be asking them for something, or there's something that you have no choice to say or do because of what they did. But it's bothering them because they are upset about it. But the reason why they're upset is because they know that they put you in that situation. It's almost like, let's just say that this is a ridiculous example, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of what this is. Let's say that your person let's say that you live at a distance and your person got really upset with you one night and they slashed all your tires. And so they just assumed that you would be able to get it fixed or something. So for weeks after that, you made up, and then they want you to drive to their house to see them, but you can't because they slashed your tires. So it's almost like they've hurt themselves, but there's something more here. I'm just going to get a clarification in case I'm off. Like you could be asking them for money here or something, and you may have no choice. But what they're upset about is that they're seeing the devil in them. That's you. You're not feeling any guilt whatsoever with whatever you're doing because you know darn well they put you in that situation. I could be wrong. Yeah, Two of Swords. What is going on here? What is Aquarius doing that's upsetting this person? And you're not trying to upset them. Yeah, Six of Swords and Four of Cups. Just give me a moment. This is what you're doing that's upsetting them. So what's upsetting them is that you're not happy in the Four of Cups here. You're rejecting something. You could be a little bit, there's something that you're sailing away from. And over here, you're not accepting a cup. Okay, so this is unlike you. Okay, so, and that's something that they did. Now, I'm just going to clarify it again. Knight of Cups and the Devil. What is Aquarius? This could be a message that you're sending. What is Aquarius doing here? It's upsetting them. Seven of Cups and Six of Swords. All right, give me a moment. So it's like you're offering them something without any spirit in it. But what you're doing is you're offering them something. It's exactly what they offered you. So the only other thing this could be is this could be a message about something, naughty. Okay, so this, your person is coming out as a King of Wands. So this person behaved in this way in the past. So I think they were greedy, focused on the physical, probably taking, extracting. You may have thought that it was a love connection, and I think they did and do love you, but they were focusing, they were taking, and focusing on the physical stuff. So here, you're just choosing, you're not even bothering to try and figure it out anymore. You're trying to sail away from all this confusion. So it's almost like they're feeling like you're giving up. In fact, they would almost prefer that you would give up, dump them or something other than, okay, you want to just play, this stupid devil game? Fine. Let's just do your thing. Something like that. I could be wrong about this. So what I'm getting, so in the past, the way that they were treating you, I feel with the Knight of Cups and the Devil, is they were using love as a game. I think they were using your heart to extract this, what they wanted. They had little regard for your feelings. Now, so notice how, so the devil can do with, money, addictions, need, attachment, materialism, sex, greed, anger, but generally it deals with self-imposed limitations. So you get the idea there's something they've actually restricted themselves. They've put you in some kind of a situation where it actually seems fair. And it could be your only choice, that you're asking from them, for once, what they were asking from you for a very long time. And they have the nerve to be offended. I don't know if any of you ever heard of the artist Ani DeFranco. I saw her live when I was really young in Vancouver, before she got really popular. And she was performing that song Napoleon. And there's a lyric in the song. It sounds like it's about someone that she used to go out with that got very, very famous and was making a lot more money than she was. And she says at one point, I think that's the way it always was. You chose not to notice until now. Yeah, now that there's a problem, you call me up to confide and you go on for over an hour about each one that took you for a ride. And she says, I guess that you called me up. You called my number because you thought that I'd agree. And she says something like, and you know, baby, I still love you, but how dare you complain to me? Anyway, it's a really, really powerful lyric. So it's called Napoleon by Ani DiFranco, Anidifranco. It's amazing. This reminds me. How dare you complain to me? All right, let's keep going. Show me more, please. Show me more. Okay, it's right here. Incredible. I feel like you're here right now. And they are there. I mean, they cannot defend their position here because you're right. You're absolutely right. The roles have switched. They used to be there. You were there. Now you're there and they're up there. But it's a result of their own actions. I mean, I know this is a very general point. You just move this up here for a second. You definitely have some boundaries up here. They put you through some kind of a struggle. Clarify what is going on here between Aquarius and their person. What is going on right here? There's 3 coming out. All right, there's the 8 of Wands. Yep, there's the Page of Swords, somebody looking at something, and there's the Knight of Wands. Notice all the Wands energy, which is what they were engaging in before. Okay, this is very rich in meaning here, so I want to get this right. I want to get this right. So first of all, Leo, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, Leo energy here. So down here, I feel that we have you looking very closely at communication. Now, this could be communication that's coming to you from them, but I feel like what this is, because you're looking very disappointed here. This communication that you're looking at. And I think the reason why you're disappointed is because the communication that you're looking at is this kind of communication. Cavalier de Baton. It's Knight of Wands communication, which is highly sexual. It's somebody who moves from one relationship to another. It's someone who wants to, it's conquest energy. I don't like that. That Knight of Wands energy is, to me, one of the worst energies. It can also mean somebody aggressively coming at you. And I feel like what you want is for them to look at themselves. Over here, you know, in the past, I feel like they were very, very, very selfish, you know, and you were constantly either being attacked or having to stand up for yourself. Now, it's the other way around. Now, they're being extremely defensive. No, I wasn't selfish. But it also, they're refusing to, it's almost like they're refusing, maybe there's something that you need now that they don't want to give to you. But they're also refusing, that they no longer have the upper hand here. You have the upper hand. They don't like this. They don't like this. And they're in denial. They're trying to, they're really not wanting to look at their own behavior here. Let's just keep going. I could be wrong, guys. Let's just keep going. All right. Show me more, please. What's going on in Aquarius's life, please? Show me more. Show me more, please. Help me to interpret this reading properly. Okay, there's 3 coming out here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is starting to make, a lot of sense. Like I said, deep, deep, deep down, this person does really love you. And I think you gave them a lot of love, too. A lot of love. This person could be very materialistic. Very materialistic. There's some kind of a power struggle here. They could be angry because they're not getting. I feel like this is what you used to give them in the past. Maybe they're, this is so priceless. It is so valuable. You can't put a price on it. This person, all they see is money. So they may have given you money or something, and they're thinking, all you did was take from me. Oh, is that right, Aquarius person? Is that so? Is that so? How about the love and the support and the praying that Aquarius did for you? How about the stuff that you didn't see, you bozo? I can see, I think that's you. I think you're just bloody angry. What do you do? What do you do in a situation like this? Anyway, let's keep going. Can I please see, how does Aquarius' person feel about Aquarius? How does Aquarius' person feel? Okay, I feel like I'm missing a card here. Okay, one. Okay, that makes sense. They're heartbroken. Well, serves them right here. That serves them bloody right. Okay, so deep down, they're feeling very lost and lonely without you. Deep down, they're heartbroken. So, so what are they upset about? Okay, something here. They're upset that you were bloody right about something. Because I feel like what you're saying is here, look. Either they bankrupted you or something, or left you with nothing, or you're saying, this could be a situation that they put you in. How do they expect you? If the situation is that they've left you with nothing, that they took everything away from you, how do they expect you to keep, dishing out the love? How do they expect you to do that? You may be in a situation where you can't physically get to them, or you just can't. Yeah. I mean, good Lord. What did Aquarius say there? What is the Queen of Swords? What is the point that the Queen of Swords is raising there? She could just be saying that they gave you nothing. What is the point that the point that the Queen of Swords is raising is that that's how you felt about them. You wanted a commitment. Maybe you thought it was a commitment, and that's how they were looking at it. Someone that they were just sleeping with. Maybe they didn't even. I absolutely, totally. If you're reading, I completely agree with you here. Good Lord. You might even be saying, like, these two energies are so different here. The Four of Wands, so you know what that is. This is a welcoming energy. It's beautiful. It's 11:11. It's Venus in Aries. It's where the Emperor and the Empress finally come together. It's love, marriage, commitment. It's absolutely beautiful. It can be a wedding. This is devoid of love. It's sex, straight for the woman there. Now, this is really interesting. Recently, I figured out why the woman is in this state of. In this card, the woman it's almost like she's, I used to think that maybe she was drugged up. She is very vulnerable. She can be hypnotized. She can be easily deceived by this person here. And I used to think that maybe it was because she was drugged up. But that's not it. I'll tell you why she's like that. She is not using her intuitive mind. She's relying on this. She's been completely convinced that it's all material stuff. So it could, what could have happened here is if this person did so much damage to you to the point where material things actually became important, like vital, you could have gotten to the point, where you were very, that's all. It's fine. I'll take it because I need it. It's almost like a person, back in the old days, we keep finding out that all these famous actors and actresses used to DUTE themselves because they had to. They had there was just simply no other way of making money. And I'm not making excuses for them, but They may have put you in a situation where you literally had to put aside, and I'm not making excuses for that either. I'm just saying that what happens then is the longer somebody stays in this energy, the less human they become. She's starting to grow little horns. So anyway, I don't think you're in this energy right now. But what they're seeing, what's bothering them is that you're making a point. This is what they gave you. That's what you gave them. And so now you, for some reason, you're saying, I'm going to give back to you. Look at the past. Look, and on top of all of this could be your twin flame. We've got 2 cards of the twin. We got the left ear ringing, the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. There was a point in the past where this was absolutely beautiful. This was where this was destined to go. So no matter what they were feeling, there was a point in this is the reality. This is where it was supposed to go. This was supposed to come together. Left ear ringing again. Okay, so what happened then, please? I have to clarify. That could be what they did to you. What happened here? What's the 8 of Swords? What is these restrictions? All right, give me a moment now. What happened is they got scared. The Lovers and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, look, for some reason, so here is somebody who takes, everything is self-serving, everything is to serve themselves. Notice how this King of Swords is looking away from the Lovers. In the Lovers card, the man is afraid, he's in fear, and the woman, her mudra is saying, don't be afraid. It's Abaya. She is at our new moderator, one of our additional moderators, Ashwini, who fills in for Pam because Pam is really working really hard right now on something else. Ashwini knows about all the mudras, and the mudra in the Lovers card, the woman actually has to calm the man's fears because he's afraid of making the right spiritual choice. This man is looking away from the right spiritual choice, and he's in King of Swords mode, which I think here should be read in the reverse, which means that everything he does is to serve himself. He can do a lot of damage. This person is very manipulative. They have no emotion, none whatsoever. It's all logic. And up here we've got, now this could be your person, but I feel like that's what they did to you, though. We've got somebody in the 8 of Swords. It could be that they were unwilling. Instead of making the right spiritual choice, they either went into the 8 of Swords mode, which means that they felt restricted out of insecurities and fears. And somehow that may have caused them to put you in the 8 of Swords, which, in other words, you were stuck. You may not have realized. You may not have been able to see what was going on. Can I clarify again what's going on? Who is in the 8 of Swords up there, please? I feel like that's what you were in the past. Who is in the 8 of Swords? Okay, give me a moment. No, I do feel like you were in the 8 of Swords in the past because we've got a woman here in the Strength card who's not fighting fire with fire. She's trying to use unconditional love. She's hoping that you're hoping that this person will make the right spiritual choice. You're not forcing them, because the woman in the Strength card, she doesn't fight fire with fire. She's not taming the lion through brute force, even though in that card it looks like she is. What she's doing is she is using unconditional love. The animal trusts her. And it's not because, notice how the animal isn't chained up or anything. She has no fear of the animal. The animal trusts her. So she's got control over the animal there. because of unconditional love. So I feel like in the past, this can also be holding back. This could be an ongoing, what's happening there in the Eight of Swords? What happened in the past? Show me. Eight of Swords, guys, you can't make this up. These are the same card. Both of you ended up in the Eight of Swords. You may have been trying to get this person out of the Eight of Swords. Give me a moment. By the way, a lot of Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo energy here. Now, what's happening is, in the past, they held you back. But the method that they used was not unconditional love. They held you back by trying to make you feel insecure. What did they, sorry. Yeah, they abused power. No. I was just about to ask what they did. They abused power here. They didn't listen to you. What they say goes. They literally, they definitely abused power here. They held you back. Now, okay. So may I please see, what does this person now recognize? What are they now recognizing that they were doing? What are they now recognizing that they were doing? My God, we've got the same card. That's the same card. That's incredible. That's the Strength card again. What are they now realizing that they're doing? I'm missing something. Spirit's telling me I'm missing something, which means I definitely am. Yeah, so just before we go on, here's how Spirit tells me that I'm missing something big time. They'll just show me the same cards in a different deck. So you recall that we had those two cards, exact same cards. So and there is a card peeking out, which might give me a little hint, Amundo. Okay. I'm just going to pause the tape. You're going to have to give me a second. There's more coming out here. Okay, so these, I'm being told these are the last three I'm allowed to look at. Okay. Give me a second. I have to get this right. Okay, one moment. So first of all, what I feel is that that's your person right there. They're right now in the Eight of Swords, and this is what they are observing right now. They're looking back, and this is your person, and here's what they are realizing. Here's what they're realizing. All right, first of all, that in the Strength card, that it looks like a little infinity sign, right? What is above her head? First of all, the history of this card, it's related to the Hebrew letter Tet, T-E-T. Now, it's actually not her taming the lion. There's some kind of mutual interaction going on between her and the lion that causes the lion to be tamed. What it has to do with is the subconscious. So it's the correct use of the suggestive subconscious. And that little infinity sign above her head, it's supposed to represent female magic, or how to interact with the subconscious correctly, okay? Now, it has a lot to do with the mind. That's a mind that's out of control. That's a mind that's out of control. So they may have, what they may be realizing is that they subconsciously manipulated you. And I feel like over here it was to prevent you from sailing away, because there is some kind of, they were, I don't want to say using you for something, but they had this need to keep you in chains there. And that woman is being subconsciously, hypnotized. So I think what they did was they engaged in some major manipulation. Major manipulation. And that's how they had the upper hand. How the heck did they do this? But see, right now, they are in the Eight of Swords. All right, let's just keep going. So they may have suggested that, let's just see what they were suggesting to you. What were they suggesting to Aquarius in the past to keep you from, because there was something that they were, what were they subconsciously suggesting to Aquarius? What were they subconsciously suggesting? There's 3 coming out. Yeah. That they loved you, but they did. Or they could have been subconsciously it was love. That it was love. What's under this? Yeah, it was the devil. What were they? How did they do this? How were they subconsciously suggesting? It was through what they said. Through what they said. So it could have been like, are you cheating on me? Which suggests that there's a commitment. If they're saying things, are you cheating on me? That suggests that they expect you to not cheat on them. There's a trick, that's trickery. Yeah, there's the moon. What kinds of how were they subconsciously suggesting? So they were trying to get you to think that there was some kind of a relationship there. Oh. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords. I mean, it's definitely use of the subconscious there, keeping secrets from you, but how would this impact? It was through things that weren't said. So it could have been body language, because here's you observing. This woman is not speaking. Maybe they expected you. This woman also does not have sex. Maybe they didn't want you to be sleeping around. So that's a suggestion that there's a commitment there. But I don't think that they were adhering to this themselves. But anyway. All right, so how do they feel? How does this person now feel about you in the present moment? How do they now feel about you? They're in love with you. They're in love with you. But they're not telling you. They're telling you they want to start over. But what they're saying, it's not loving. It's just Page of Pentacles messages and they're holding back their feelings. So they're holding back their feelings. Show me how they're feeling right now. How are they feeling right now about Aquarius? They're denying they don't want to be this person. So how they're feeling right now is that you're seeing them as how they really are, or were, the dominating, cheating king, and you're putting guards up big time. Now, in the meantime, they're no longer in this energy. They're now in love with you. But how are you supposed to know that? What are their plans? What action do they plan on taking toward Aquarius? They are never going to get you back. Sorry. They are never. They're going to try again. No. They're going to try again. They're going to try again. So they're going to see if they can get you to be interested in them again. It's not working here. They may try to guilt you, make you feel guilty. There's something, by the way, that you've heard. There's some kind of a message. Somebody has said something. You've overheard something, I feel, and it was true, and they are ashamed of themselves. They should be. What action are they going to be taking toward Aquarius, please? What action do they plan on taking toward Aquarius? So first of all, they got to watch it, because you're picking up everything. You're either raising your sword here about, you may be saying that you're not attracted to them anymore, or you may be asking about a karmic. What action are they going to be taking toward Aquarius? So this is SEXUAL. They're going to try to get you back into this SEX energy. That is definitely not, no, that is not going to work. Aquarius is going to raise, this is how you're going to come back. You just, right now, they're going to meet the harsh side of your sword. You just want the truth. Are they crazy? Are they nuts? Do they think that they can actually manipulate you? They do. They're going to be very angry. Now they're going to try to come forth with the truth about their feelings, but this is going to be like the boy cried wolf type thing. They're going to try to get control. They do want to go into the Emperor energy. They're in love with you. What is Aquarius going to do? Take off. What is Aquarius? You're in control here. What is Aquarius going to do? No, there's something. I do not think that you're going to go back. I mean, this looks like returning. What is Aquarius going to do? What is Aquarius going to do? You may give them you may just give them back what they were giving to you. No, you're raising your sword. What you're going to do is you're going to continue raising your sword, making the point about how they were manipulating you. You're continually raising your sword, yet you're going to get very angry. Good. By the way, what is showing this anger here? Showing this anger? Yeah, you're going to make a point here. You're very angry about this, how greedy they were. How dare you? How dare you? What is Aquarius going to do? You're saying, here's what you're saying in anger, and it's absolutely, completely clear. Look, if they want to start fresh, if they want to begin, they have to start building from the very beginning, not this Ace of Wands energy. Why would you be interested in grabbing the Ace of Wands? No, you're going to hit the road. You're going to hit the road. I think what you're saying here is they either you're saying here, look, I'm gone. Okay, this is what I gave to you. If you have any hope in hell of getting me back, we were going to have to start with the Page of Pence and the Ace of Cups, not that bloody Ace of Wands. So in other words, you're telling them, I'm not hopping back into bed with you. That's not going to happen. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? What I need to see is you wanting to build with the Page of Pentacles from the very beginning. And the Page of Pentacles is building stability going to the Ten of Pentacles. And not only that, but what's wonderful about this, of course, is you still love them. You're saying, I still love you. I hope for the best. You have enough love. You just have this endless source of love. Here's some more love, but I'm hitting the road. So, this is absolutely beautiful. Wow. And what I always say to people, I'm not an Aquarius, but I study you guys well. This, I used to call it the hit the road Jack card. It is incredibly hard. You would have to be a third decan Aquarius in order to get an Aquarius to turn around after they've gone into the Six of Swords boat. And this very often happens with very little warning. You do have a limit. That's what people forget. In order to get an Aquarius to come back, I think it would have to be a third decan Aquarius, and there would have to be some mucho romantic gestures. But even then, I just don't, they would have to communicate. They're going to keep coming after you, Aquarius. You got the arrows of love coming at you. So, they are going to be straightforward. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I feel like this person is going to, I don't think they're going to be successful. Because they just took too much. They took. Okay, let's get some messages from this person. That was quite fascinating. What does this person know that they did wrong, or what do they now want to say? I'm just going to get two splits. Yeah, I know that I was selfish and immature. Please forgive me. I think the world of you. Yeah, they always thought that. So, here was the problem. So there's a repeated message. I know that I was selfish and immature. Please forgive me. I'm intimidated by you. And you guys, you don't want someone who's afraid of you. How on earth? That's great. Sometimes complimentary. But, you don't want to be with a scaredy cat. I don't think anyway. Let's get some advice from Spirit about this person. Okay, this one just flicked right out. I feel sorry for your person right now because I think this is what you're going to do. Spirit says to you, Aquarius, surrender all that no longer serves you. Let all that remains buried in your heart come to the surface and be healed. Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning transforms darkness to light. Something new is text coming in. Aquarius, that was just amazing. Let me know if it resonated. I absolutely love that reading. Okay, thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.